Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I'm here in light of recent event to talk about and review the movie Outbreak. Outbreak is a 1995 film that was directed by Wolfgang Petersen, and yes, I did this to myself. With all of this craziness going on, everybody losing their minds over this virus and disease going on, I decided to sit down and rewatch a film that I haven't seen in a long time, since I was a child, a young child. I don't know why I was watching this movie as a child, but I did. This film, Outbreak, it stars Dustin Hoffman as Sam, a guy who's trying to get a handle. He's a doctor, scientist type. He's trying to get a handle of this brand new virus that's come from a different country that somehow made its way to the States, and it's infecting large amounts of people. People are dying left and right. It's spreading like crazy. Him, along with his ex-wife, Renee Russo. You get Morgan Freeman in the film, Kevin Spacey, Donald Sutherland, a lot of characters, a lot of actors in this movie. And what I think of this movie is, man, oh man, even if whatever was going on in the world wasn't going on now, I probably would have a reaction to this movie. Probably. But have that on top of it, yeah, this movie was a little tougher to watch than I was even anticipating. You have so many moments of, well, just forget the backstory stuff of Dustin Hoffman and Renee Russo and them going through this divorce and whatever happened to their relationship happened, but they're both scientists. They're both trying to do research on this virus and trying to figure that out while also having the end of their marriage. So yes, that's going on, and I like both of them as actors, so they work well off of each other there. But the scenes that focus on the virus, the scenes that show the characters get sick and freak out and get infected and die in gruesome ways, that's hard to watch. It is, and I'm sitting here. I'm not one of those people that is freaking out over this virus, is freaking out over it. But this movie will put some stuff in your head, will make you maybe think twice about it. Or maybe you'll watch this movie and you'll think, well, at least the current virus isn't as bad as the way this movie portrays it. You could look at it that way. Maybe that's a reason, a good reason to sit down and watch this if you want to. Like I said, Renee Russo, who I feel like I don't see enough in movies nowadays anymore. I remember she was in Nightcrawler, but I like her. Morgan Freeman as the general. You get some moments with him and Dustin Hoffman where you can tell that they're friends, but then there's certain decisions and certain things that happen where you wonder whether Morgan Freeman is a good guy, but you see that there's a lot more things going on higher above him. Cuba Gooding Jr., I completely forgot was in this movie. He's like a young rookie type who gets freaked out at the beginning over seeing children be sick, and you can't really blame him there. But he steps up throughout the film, working with Dustin Hoffman to go outside of the law and do what they have to do. Patrick Dempsey, his character, annoyed me so much because he's the reason why all this happened in the first place. He smuggles this monkey. It's always a monkey. Every time there's a disease, it's always coming from a monkey. He brings the monkey over because he wants to set him free. And he sets him out into the wild, and then he of course gets sick because he's interacting with the monkey, and then he kisses his girlfriend, and then it just goes. And you just want to smack this dude around because it's all his fault, even though he didn't mean to. I still blame him. He's the biggest villain of the film, but technically the biggest villain of the film is Donald Sutherland. Every time I see this guy in a movie, I swear he's the villain. He has that face, that evil look to him. He must be a real asshole in real life. I don't know. How can a guy be this good at playing an asshole, a dickhead? He's the head of the military operation. He wanted to initially use this virus as a weapon in war, but it somehow got out, and they're withholding the antidote. Like a whole bunch of layers of just evilness that probably doesn't even really need to be there. you could argue that it doesn't have to be there, or that it's a little forced, or his side plot turns the whole end of the movie into kind of an action film, and maybe that's not necessary, but whatever, I was fine with it. Kevin Spacey is in the movie, and it's hard. I was trying to watch this movie and not think of Kevin Spacey as what he is in real life. You try to not associate, you try to separate the work from the man, and he's such a good actor, though, that it sucks. Like, I like him as an actor, and I like his performance, even in this movie, and in most of his films. It sucks that I can't just watch them and enjoy them on their own. It's always going to have that stigma to it. Overall, though, this movie is intense. It does have its moments. I'm not saying it's the greatest, most perfect movie ever. It certainly has some issues here and there, but overall, I enjoyed watching it. It was, like I said, a little messed up. I probably shouldn't have done it to myself and decided to watch it around this time, but F it, why not? Really, why not? I was bored. So guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen Outbreak. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Is it too much for you? Are you like, no, there's no effing way I'm going to watch this movie, especially around this time? I don't blame you. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!